Following is a production of DallasCowboys.com and the Dallas Cowboys Football Club.
How about them Cowboys?
Go Cowboys! This is Mick Shots, streaming live on DallasCowboys.com and the official Dallas Cowboys app. Now, here are Bill Jones, Heckma Harrison, Everson Walls, and Mickey Spagnola.
Go! Dallas!
That was smooth.
Cowboys!
I missed it.
Oh, he damn near broke his
No.
I'll let him take it if he chooses to.
Stampede!
Riding
on in. Let's go.
the SWBC podcast studio. Here we go.
I tried to make it smooth.
Yeah, you smoothed it out. That's okay.
I'll be better next Friday.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Everyone saw it, except for me. I didn't see it. I have to go back and look now.
Heard it.
Bill Jones, Everson Walls, Heckma Harrison, and Mickey Spagnola
Mickey.
arrived just in time for his own show here, Mick Shots.
In the Mizzou quarter zip. Mizzou.
Right. Who's Mizzou got this week?
Mississippi State.
Uh-oh.
Oh, that's a
in
guaranteed.
in Starksville or yo at home?
Home.
At home.
Yeah,
okay.
that's 2 in a row at
So
home.
yeah,
Yeah.
have to worry about the
Didn't go so
cowbells.
well.
And then it's 2 in a row on the road, right?
Yeah, one's at Oklahoma.
And then Arkansas.
We're headed to Tuscaloosa, Alabama today, where the Crimson Tide DBs are licking their chops.
It's going to be red all over the place.
That's right. It's payback for last year, and those DBs going to get a lot of picks tomorrow afternoon. That's my prediction. What's Grambling doing?
Man, Grambling going to fight, baby. That's what we're going to do. It's going to be
That's
a
right,
fight.
man.
It's going to be a fight.
Against Bethune-Cookman last
That's
week.
right.
It broke out on the sideline.
We won the game and we won the doggone fight.
All right, very good. But the biggest game of all is tonight, Heckma Harrison.
Yeah.
Saxy Mustangs playing in the high school football playoffs against
Yeah.
North Forney tonight.
Yeah.
Got a vested interest in that one.
I do. I am partial to one kid on that squad. So
There you go.
hey, always in my
I'll bet you
refrigerator.
are.
You know.
And Everson, he's thinking about going to his alma mater's game at Choctaw Stadium, which is the newer name for the old ballpark in Arlington where the Rangers used to play. I informed him that's where the game is. Now he's contemplating whether he wants to drive to Arlington.
No, I'm
to
driving.
watch
If I go anywhere, I'm going there. If I go anywhere,
If he goes
I'm
anywhere.
going
If he goes
Yeah.
anywhere.
You caught that?
I went last night.
Did you?
It was almost the game of the year.
Wow.
Fighting Farmers of Louisville against the second-ranked team in the state, Allen, and they almost pulled off the shocker.
Hey, and he was talking trash yesterday.
And with
wasn't
with 6 minutes to go, the Fighting Farmers were up 15-14.
Wow.
To the shock of the thousands of Allen fans and the head coach, by
Yes.
the way. He ran out on the field arguing a call in the second half, 25 yards to face up with the head official.
Of course.
Do you think they threw a flag?
No.
No, absolutely
No.
not.
No.
Not on Allen.
Heckman covers these high school games.
What are you talking about?
He's seen for himself.
I'm in the stands yelling, throw a
Roll the
flag,
flag.
throw a
You about to get your butt thrown out. That's probably what's going to happen.
No,
You're
no.
in Allen
believe
at
it.
that time.
Oh, they were going down their leg at that point with 6
It was
minutes
14.
to
It
go.
was 14-0, I think, at halftime. And
14-3. They ended up
14-3?
kicking a
Okay.
field goal right at the beginning of the second half.
right.
And then they scored a touchdown and got a turnover and set up another touchdown.
Right.
6 minutes to go. It was 15-14. And Allen drove down, as you would expect, scored the touchdown, got the 2-point inversion. And here comes Louisville. They got to about the 35-yard line. The quarterback got flushed out of the pocket. He takes off. He's going to run for the first down. He gets hit from behind and fumbles.
Ah, damn.
And that
Good
was the
play.
ball game.
That
Good
kid
play.
That kid took a ever-loving beating because
he
they
did.
could not block Allen's front. And
Trey Williams, the quarterback
Yes.
for Louisville. So
Yes.
keep an eye on him as he goes forward.
boy, he hung in there. I give
He's a good
him credit.
quarterback.
I'll tell you what, when it was over, I stood up and gave him a standing ovation. The Cowboys could learn something from watching that game. They were in over their heads, but they didn't give up. They kept playing. and it was really, really good. Got me excited.
I'm telling you what, the high school football in Texas, once it gets to the playoffs, there is some real drama.
It's a whole new
It
season.
is. Yes, it is.
Now,
It's entertaining.
you could end
to
up
watch.
playing what, 5 more games?
Yeah, it's 6 weeks long is the postseason. So they got
whole nother season.
You could be 10-0, right?
Yeah.
But you better play.
Yeah.
Don't take anything.
I mean,
That's goal ball season. Everybody knows it. And when it comes down to this part of the year, what I enjoy the most is seeing those seasoned coaches coach circles around.
Yeah.
Guys like Randy Allen in Highland Park, and the advantage that they always have is he's usually the best coach in the stadium everywhere he goes. And if it's a close ball game, you best believe he is going to find a way to outcoach the other guy. And just having a conversation with him about the 2-minute timeout. They have the 2-minute timeout now in high school football. They didn't have that before. So that's another added dimension of difficulty to everything that's going on. And so if you think about these coaches that burn timeouts and don't have good clock management, that 2-minute timeout, I promise you, at the state finals, it's going to cost somebody a title.
Wow.
And I tell you what, going back over 20-plus years, the trickle-up effect in football, what you're seeing in the National Football League with the spread offenses and all that stuff, it all started in Texas high school football. They were doing it. And I was just thinking about watching Matthew Stafford and what he's done now in the last 3 games, 4 touchdown passes in 3 straight games, first time it's ever been done in NFL history. That guy out of Highland Park High School playing for Randy Allen, the number of quarterbacks that have come out of this state to play in the NFL is just remarkable.
I've actually seen Highland Park play in Highland Park, and I see why they win.
That's
Well, I'll tell you what.
The other team is outnumbered. Just a little bit.
What's the coach at?
Got a few referees out there.
Stop it. Stop it.
Shut up, Mick. I was there. Skyline? Remember Skyline?
Oh, yeah.
The onside kick?
No, that's against South Lake Carroll.
That was
And that was at SMU. And I was at that game.
Speaking of outnumbered. Speaking of outnumbered.
SMU, and it was against South Lake
Come on,
Carroll.
man.
An onside kick.
I was there.
Call somehow went the Dragons'
Somehow.
way. Somehow.
Send them boys back on the other side of the river, boy. Get out of here.
And then
Side of the river.
Reginald Samples.
Send them back home.
Samples wound up going to Duncanville, and he's
And
lived.
payback is a bitch.
That's right.
Payback is a bitch.
Multiple state championships.
That's right.
It used to be the other side of the tracks. Right?
Yeah. Now it's the
Still
river.
is.
Down
It
by
still
the
is.
river.
That's funny.
Oh, that's funny. Okay, now we come back to the National
we're here
Football
for.
League.
That's right.
That's right. And what do we need to know as I see that a football team is going to be on a football field here within the next
Mickey,
hour at 1 o'clock?
They already had a walkthrough. They were already out there.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's got a blue pen over there. So
All right. Fine.
that's going to bother heck until they
I can't
On
believe
my,
Until
on
it
my
runs
schedule,
out
it
of
says
the-
a 1 o'clock practice.
It is.
Okay.
But they
They
had
already
a
had their walkthrough. Okay.
Pre-practice walkthrough.
Okay.
Yeah, they were and practiced yesterday for the first time since they played a game.
That's right.
So
he comes out.
that was a step in the right direction. I'm going to keep bringing this.
My question is, how do you keep up with it? I can't keep a pen. It's like, how do you keep up
The
with it?
ones you don't want to keep up with, you find them everywhere.
That's right.
As soon as you're looking for your favorite one, you'll never be able to find it.
Well, you lose them.
There you go.
Yeah. So, and it was the first day that the players faced the media too. And they brought out select guys to talk. They didn't open the locker room, which I thought was a good move, especially for you TV guys going in there and shooting the empty locker or whatever. And guys, I don't know how they were reacting in the locker room, but the guys that came out and did the stand-up interviews out in the Ford Center, I thought handled it awfully well, awfully classy, the things they said, and I think that's what's going to happen again today for player interviews. No shoddy, practice at 1 o'clock.
Any injury news updates, guys?
Full participants yesterday. Full
Say it.
participants. DeMarvion Overshone, Savone Revel, full participants at practice.
Lord, I finally get to see my boy.
Well, maybe sooner than you think.
Pitch count.
Yeah, I'm sure. They had a bunch of limited guys. And the one that just still bothers me that he's limited is Tyler Smith. I hate that. There's a reason, right? He's trying to play through something. But a good news limited was Donovan Wilson and Malik Hooker. Were both out there in practice, so that was a good sign. Wanye Thomas, we know they put him on injured reserve or non-football injury, I guess they called it.
Migraines.
Yeah. So yeah, if the new guys,
and that's the other thing.
practice.
92. Okay, so you don't have to go buy a program.
Okay.
92 is Quinnen Williams.
All right.
And 55 is Logan Wilson.
Nice.
Okay.
yeah, too.
And they were out there practicing. It seems like it's forever ago since the trade.
It does.
But that was the first time they've been on the practice field with the Cowboys.
Well, he looked
yesterday.
good. He looked good in a Cowboy uniform. Man.
Who's that?
Quinnen?
Quinnen Williams.
Yes. So did Logan Wilson, by the way, wearing 55.
Yeah, that sounds familiar.
To the chagrin of Barron on the practice squad, he had to give up his number. But yeah, 55 looked like, was it Jack Del Rio? Was Del Rio 55?
Yeah. Why'd you give it to Jack?
No, I'm saying
What about
55 looked
Leroy
like a
Jordan?
middle linebacker. Yeah.
Yeah, but don't pick Jack. I mean,
Well, I just came to my mind.
linebacker.
It just
So
came
all
to
the
my
people you could have
mind.
picked.
Pay tribute to the late, great
Said
Leroy
Jack
Jordan.
Del
Just-
Rio.
The fives look like Del Rio's, okay?
Okay.
I don't remember Leroy Jordan playing, okay?
Okay, I got you.
Can I stop you guys before you do it?
Please do.
Okay, because we're about to do it, and I want to stop you. Do you think?
Oh, yeah, good.
I saw the car turning. I'm like, come back.
Yeah, but what about 54?
Don't do it.
The Chuck Halley.
Do you guys feel?
How about Dave Edwards?
Do you
52?
guys feel that being off 10 days, that this team will show some rust on Monday? Are you expecting any rust from the squad? Obviously, with the planned time off, but also with the additional time off because of the tragedy.
Yesterday, that's a great question. Yesterday, I posed it to Will McClay. We did our little telestrator segment for Cowboys Huddle. And in regards to Dak and the receivers more than anything, and I said, okay, how big of a concern is it that 10 days for the quarterback and the receivers? Now, we don't know, and Dak wasn't asked about it yesterday. It was all about Marshawn, but he's got a football field in his backyard. They could have come over and be throwing the ball
That's
out
what
there,
I was
whatever,
thinking.
you know. And so, but as Will said, okay, they've got 4 days, basically, as of yesterday, 4 days to get ready to play the game. And he felt like this deep in the season, after being together, throwing for 3 months since the start of training camp, that there won't be any effect.
Well, the pause only cost them probably 1 day, right?
Because they weren't going to be out on the field.
Everybody's got to
They
go
were going to
through
be
a
back
bye.
Monday,
Right.
but not doing anything really, working out on their own.
And
or
Tuesday
whatever.
would have been a day off.
And so that Wednesday was
Wednesday.
the one day that, yeah.
I think the rush that you have to worry about are the guys that are just coming back. That's what you worry about more than anything. Of course, the
guys who haven't played that are trying to come back.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
That's the ones I'm talking about. Those guys that, like you said, the front line, our offensive line, got a few guys trying to come back and shore it up and have a little cohesiveness going. You might have an issue. You know what? I don't think you should have an issue on the defensive line, because with the infusion of this talent, you can't do worse. You can't do worse. You can't come out there with Quinnen and with Wilson and go, oh, man, we just gave up 200 rushing yards. That cannot happen. So I'm looking forward to the improvement from that side of the ball as well. So
Yeah.
I look forward to us being really kind of itching to go, like really ready to go, because so much has gone on that has nothing to do with football. And, you know, they've spent their time and efforts on that the way they should be. And now let's get back to it.
Yeah.
They should be healthier with the time off.
No, and I'm just thinking about the tangibles of, look, the time off, like you said, maybe it was just 24 hours that they got off because of it, but then you bring in guys that are new to your scheme and your system, no matter how familiar they are with previous coaches, and all the continuity, these guys gelling as well in it. So, look, Quinnen Williams, Logan Wilson being on the field, I expect for these guys to hit the ground running, in Jerry's words, with other guys that are coming. But you're also getting Demo into that, and Savon Revel, who that's a gray area. You don't know what this young man is going to look like. Although they know they've had opportunity, but to Cowboy fans, you have no idea what you're going to get.
To me, when it comes to that secondary, if we just first of all, and I'm not trying to be funny about this, just find out where we're supposed to be. Find out what not to do, and that's the basis of a good defense. There are certain things in every call that you have. When I make this call, this cannot happen. When I make this call, that cannot happen. As long as he knows where those landmines are, he should be fine. And then now from there, it's a matter of just taking over and playing from your natural abilities.
Did you have a conversation with Nate this morning?
I did not. What did Nate say?
We were talking about the experienced safeties returning. Mm-hmm. And his point was, well, maybe they'll be where they're supposed to be when they're supposed to be there, instead of guys freelancing. Right. Know what your assignment is and do what you're supposed to do.
And if nothing else, it will give you a chance to make a play.
Right.
You can't make a play if you're in the wrong area.
Or if you're freelancing, or if you don't know. Right?
You're running running down the field like we were doing early in the season. Hey, what are we doing? Who's that guy? Long as we have that going on, that's half the battle won. From there, your instincts take over as a player, and that should be, to me, that should be the way a professional team is run. And if you have a coach like Eberflus and all these guys that we've been bragging on all this time, somehow the communication has to click to where we're all on the same page, because right now we are not on the same page. Bringing these new guys in, hopefully that's the beginning of us resurging defensively, and man, take this pressure off our offense, because I promise you guys, you got your offense carrying the load too much. That's how the injuries pile up. That's how they pile up, putting them in very stressful situations, unduly stressful situations.
And Malik Hooker, they just started the 21-day window. What are the chances of him? I mean, they could activate him for Monday. They could wait a week. He could wait up to 3 weeks.
He's playing.
Well,
okay. I'm saying it.
Okay. Well, come on, Mickey.
So you got him playing.
I got him playing.
Mickey knows these guys. Mickey's in
right.
Mickey knows.
That might have been some insider stuff. Right?
So I wanted to ask you that in advance of asking this question. So of the 6 new guys on the defense that are going to be active for the game on Monday, because Schottenheimer basically said yesterday that he expects Revel to play. We'll see how many snaps it is, but he basically indicated it'd be less than Overshown because he's a rookie, whatever. Okay. So of the 6 new guys, Quinnen Williams, Logan Wilson, DeMarvion Overshown, Savon Revel, Donovan Wilson, Malik Hooker, who makes the biggest difference on this defense on Monday night?
That's easy.
That's easy.
Yeah, no,
Okay, take Quinnen Williams out.
No, don't you take him out. You just said.
Okay, we're in agreement.
It's too obvious.
We're in agreement. Quinnen Williams.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
All right. Who's number 2?
I gotta go with Wilson.
I was going with Wilson.
Yeah, I gotta go.
Well, Logan Wilson.
We need.
Yeah, we got 2 Wilsons.
Logan
Donovan
Wilson.
or Logan.
Yeah.
Okay.
Logan Wilson. I mean, once again, he's our running back. A linebacker is a running back on the defense. He has to hit the hole. And that hole has not been hit for a minute. He has to hit it.
I think there are a lot of fans out there, because they love him so much, who are going to say, Overshown.
Oh, yeah. But you don't know how many snaps.
Exactly. There's such a
these guys have
question
been
mark on how much they
Quinnen and Wilson
plays.
have been playing.
Yeah.
That's the difference to me.
Yeah.
That's the difference to me. I wouldn't say that if it were like, he hasn't been practicing all year, or
Or is it the veteran
ramping him up or something?
Or is it the veteran safeties? What we were just talking about, the veteran safeties just getting everybody lined up right.
Mm-hmm. Well, that would be more of a nuanced thing. Yeah. But as far as making a huge impact, obvious impact, it's going to be those 2 players.
I think they kind of ease Overshown in, see how it's going, and then make a decision on the fly.
Hey, I'm 3rd and 8. Agent Zero.
So you expect
And that's probably maybe the way they started. Exactly.
at linebacker,
Let's
you
go.
expect Wilson and Murray to be the linebackers, and Overshone is worked in.
Yeah.
And
I think
maybe
so.
in the Leofow role. I mean, he's a Sam, but I mean, or is he sub packages
in
and
the Shamar James role.
yeah.
Because they were playing Murray and James when they were in their nickel.
Yeah, it's like, don't forget about James. We just flushed him. Come on.
One thing about Logan Wilson, his career, I mean, you look at his picks, his pass defense.
Yeah.
Apparently, has been pretty good in his career.
You know, the other guy that gets forgotten about when they're talking about the defensive tackles with Clark and now Williams, Osa, Solomon Thomas has been pretty good.
Really?
Yeah, you know, if you look at his tackle totals,
Yeah.
and pressures, very silently, he's been really good.
Nice.
And he was really good yesterday handling the questions too.
You know the guy I think really is going to benefit from all this is Jadeveon Clowney. Did I take your point?
My man.
Jadeveon Clowney. I think
Okay,
a guy,
let's get into that when we come back.
All
Okay, the guys that are who've been on this team and on this defense, who benefits the most? You've said Clowney. I'll throw another one out there when we come back here on Mick Shots in just a moment.
Miller Lite, the legendary light beer. The originator, the inventor. If this beer could talk, it'd tell stories about that one time, that night, that one guy, that one gal. Writing a story 50 years long and 50 million friends wide. Because legendary stories start with a light. Here's to 50 years of Miller Time. Celebrate responsibly. 2025 Miller Brewing Company, Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Hey, Cowboy fans, if you're thinking about attending a game this season, visit cowboystravel.com to book your travel package today. Stay at the team hotel, have dinner with a Cowboys legend, and experience the best sports venue in the world, AT&T Stadium. Also, tour the Star, get autographs from your favorite players, and talk X's and O's with me, Mickey Spagnola. The official travel partner of the Dallas Cowboys will take care of all your travel needs. Visit cowboystravel.com to book your package today.
Hey, Cowboy fans. Keith Davis here, former Cowboys safety.
Keith Davis into the end zone.
You know what separates champions from the rest? Making the right move at the right moment. With blockchain.com, that's never been easier. The Cowboys became America's team by striking bold when it mattered most. Now it's your turn. Invest like your icons with blockchain.com. Visit blockchain.com/Cowboys today to get started and learn more. That's blockchain.com/Cowboys.
The National Medal of Honor Museum is now open in Arlington, Texas, just a few blocks from AT&T Stadium. Immersive exhibits and exciting technology allow you to fly a rescue helicopter mission in Vietnam and have conversations with virtual Medal of Honor recipients. Come be inspired by these incredible stories of ordinary Americans who did the extraordinary. Get your tickets at mohmuseum.org.
Back to Mick Shots.
Get in the game this holiday season with Dallas Cowboys youth football and dance camps presented by Invisalign. Athletes ages 6 to 16 take holiday hustle to football camps on December 23rd and 27th. Future DCCs sparkle with America's sweethearts on December 27th. Spend your holiday break learning from the best. Register before December 1st to save $25. Visit DallasCowboys.com/camps to learn more.
All right, we continue here on Mick Shots, and
I heard emphasis. On
You heard it?
I said I heard emphasis on $25
There you go,
savings.
baby. $25. You caught it. $25. That's for you, baby. That's register before December 1st. Save $25.
$25.
$25.
Yeah.
It ain't my read. I didn't write it, Devin.
Okay, Bill.
you remember where we were,
Yeah.
Mickey? Well, where were we?
Impact players that
I want to see Mick.
Who benefits the most?
Okay.
There you go. There you go.
Who benefits the most from Quinnen Williams, basically? Is that what we're saying?
Yes.
Who benefits the most from Quinnen Williams? So expound on Jadeveon Clowney.
Well, I think Jadeveon Clowney has been, over the last couple of games, you've been seeing more of, he's turned the clock back a little bit. But he's just one of those guys that I think, as far as a rotational piece with guys like Solomon Thomas, that his impact on the game can be huge. I mean, we hadn't got it, and we've been waiting on guys like Dante Fowler. Obviously, we're waiting on our rookie, Ezaraku, who's coming on as well. So guys like that, I just think from the outside, because of the push that you get with the inclusion of Quinnen Williams, I really do believe that Jadeveon Clowney should, in those specialty packages, especially if it's just pin your ears back, come out to the quarterback. Man, he should shine.
If you're talking about shoring up the inside, they have nowhere else to go in response. And that, to me, should bode well for the guys on the outside. I think it makes their offense, the opposing offense, a little bit more predictable when you know where your strengths are on the inside and on the defensive line. I forgot all about Dante Fowler. I don't know what's going on with him. But in regards to Clowney, I thought that Clowney, I don't know what his numbers have been looking like lately, but I have seen him. I've seen his presence out there. I don't know how much of a difference it made, but I do think that with Clowney being on the outside, Quinnen, and with Wilson inside, you have no choice but to go outside, and that's where our defensive ends, they should flourish.
How about taking a load off Kenny Clark?
I'm hoping. I thought Kenny Clark was the one that's supposed to take the load off for everyone
Well, they
else.
were double teaming.
Okay.
So maybe.
So now you get Quinnen Williams drawing double teams,
and they're going to be down there together.
And he can defeat him.
Yeah. So who do they line up first play?
We kind of talked about this yesterday.
Good question.
Yeah.
I mean,
now the Raiders use a lot of two tight end stuff, but do you view Brock Bowers as a tight end or is he a wide receiver?
I'm putting my cornerback on him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know our safeties can't go on him.
Yeah, that's interesting.
And we don't want to be in the zone because he'll tear up the zone.
I see him as a wide receiver.
I think they view him as that. Just hearing Will McClay illustrate some of this stuff.
Kind of flex
and it kind of depends on down and distance
you better put a big DB on him
too.
You better put a big DB on him.
And who is that?
Right now, the only big one you have is Rebel. That's the only big one you have right now.
I don't want to bring him back just straight off the street.
I'm just saying,
that matchup.
In regards to size, that's the biggest one we have at this point. Wow. Right?
Better than asking McCover Jerry Rice.
Well, yeah, anybody's better than that.
Bringing up old stuff, Mick,
but you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, you bringing up
but I
the nightmares.
If you're going to put a corner on him, then it better be a hell of a corner. Maybe a linebacker with some athletic ability. I don't know if we have that. A guy that can keep up with a tight end like that. But
well, Shamar James can run with him. But does he have the wherewithal, the knowing?
Mm-hmm. So if they come out 4-man front on defense, because they've been using that 5.
Yeah.
They try to ignore your question, Bill. You got to ask it again.
4-man front, and you're lining up at defensive end Clowney and Ezaraku.
Okay.
Who are your two tackles?
Kenny Clark and Quinnen Williams.
I would do that.
And then you bring in Osa and Solomon.
That's what you talked about yesterday.
Yeah.
Bringing Osa in
like nickel situations.
Yes. Second and long, third
as a good inside rusher.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
What do you think?
Who would you take out? Clark?
Oh, boy. No.
I'd take out Clark if it's a choice. Williams or Clark.
And Quinnen is going to get the most snaps. Assuming, he's had 2 straight bye weeks. He's well rested and he's healthy and
he's ready.
And they're playing indoors, So
that's a good one too. Playing indoors.
But didn't we tinker with the
50
idea
snaps.
of Osa at defensive end? We talked about that a little bit yesterday.
Clark was out there a couple of snaps.
I didn't know it was Osa. I think it was Clark.
It was Kenny Clark.
Okay.
But then, you still got Sam Williams, still trying to, not give up on him. And they've moved him inside
That's a shame.
quite a bit,
I didn't even mention Sam Williams.
Yeah.
Wow.
And he's been making some plays. He's been trying to make some plays.
Been not two.
And just saying.
Bit of both.
He made a play.
Yeah. He hasn't done with.
So who would be our linebackers then? Once again, we talked about the line. Who?
Well, Murray, Logan Wilson, and then
Wilson has the green dot.
I'd have to.
You know, Murray had it when he was on the outside. When
The only thing that would keep Wilson from is because he just has one practice under his belt right now.
yeah, but he could repeat the call.
Well, he can, but still.
That's not difficult.
Keep the calls, if based on this infusion of new players, the calls will probably will continue to be pretty simple.
Why Murray over Shamar James?
And
as far as
my question.
What has he done production-wise that would say to you?
I'm just going by. I'm going by what the coaches have done so far. He's barely come off the field ever, Murray,
Because he leads the team with 67 tackles.
and he's a 6-year veteran.
Although James is right behind with 50.
That's what I'm saying. Like it's
And he probably hadn't played as many snaps.
No, he wasn't playing the first few games, whatever.
Although Murray leads the team. No, he's second in tackles for losses.
Look, I think you went into free agency to get a linebacker because of the production and the way that your linebackers were looking. And Logan Wilson is a part of the resolution. And I don't know, and I've given the excuse that maybe he was playing out of position, but I just mean Kenneth Murray playing out of position. That's why I say it's just you see like Shamar James is kind of being pushed out or saying he's that rotational piece, and I'm asking why isn't Kenneth Murray being looked at in that breath?
I always thought James was better.
I don't know.
That was just my opinion.
Well,
James is better,
I think he's faster.
bigger, stronger.
I don't know about bigger, stronger. He's faster, but does he know what to do? Because there's been some situations when he's been in cover.
That's what I would look at is more 21-year-old rookie.
He lost guys. Yeah, and he's only played 3 years of college.
So it's going to be a difference out there with him now, with the guys that they have up front. He's not going to be coming through as much trash as he was before. So that's what I want to see from the linebackers, see how freed up they are.
What we don't know, and we never know because we're not in the meetings. We don't know what they are assigned to do on plays.
Well, we know what they're not assigned to do, and that's be pushed 15 yards off the ball.
But maybe that happened because they did the wrong thing, and so they were out of position.
Or they were lining up behind Mozzie Smith.
No.
But point is, all we can do is just sit here and we look at film and we have no idea what they're assigned to do on a play, and so.
No, Bill, I'm not going to let you get away with this, Bill.
No, I'm just.
No.
And I'm not defending Kenneth Murray. I couldn't care less.
No.
I mean,
what I'm saying is.
I'm just saying we do not know. Now, when Sean Lee plays, you can tell he knows what he's doing. He's going to, and he has the ability to shed a block and get in the hole. We haven't seen that with these linebackers.
No.
And so. The only thing that I'm saying is the fact that Murray's been on the field tells me Eberflus has more confidence in Murray than he does. I mean, he's had a month here since Shamar started playing to reverse him and have Shamar be on the field for 65 snaps and Murray less time. But
so has Kyer Elam and a lot of guys.
Right.
That's out of necessity.
Yep, out of necessity as well.
Yeah.
I just feel like when we think about a linebacker, and you talk about Sean Lee, just exactly what you were saying, seeing a linebacker mirror what the running back is doing and coming downhill. We hadn't seen our linebackers play that way. And so when I think about Logan Wilson and his addition, I expect him to be reactionary like that to meet a guy. I'm just saying on the other side, now you have a young guy that may be able to be freed up because he's not being cut off by the guard or the tackle coming down on him because of the addition of Quinnen Williams. And now Kenny Clark doesn't have to battle with double teams the way that he was.
I would just love to have a conversation with Borgonzi, the linebackers coach, Eberflus, and find out the truth on what's going on because we just sit here and speculate.
You want to compare snaps over the last 4 games?
Yeah.
James against Carolina, 60. Murray, 67. Against Washington.
So it's basically even there.
James 66, Murray 67. Against Denver. James 60, Murray 63.
Yeah.
And against
They're all the same.
Arizona, 58, James 67, Murray.
So that is.
So I mean, they're both.
So it
they're
was
both
like
out there
they
the
were
same.
doing one or the other.
Right. And so Murray's been playing the Mike, and Shamar's been playing the Will.
Yep.
Well, now Logan Wilson's playing the Mike, and now we're going to find out. Okay.
And some of that
And you
had
got
to-
Overshown in there too.
And some
So
of
now
that-
we're going to find out who the Will is.
And some of that had to do with Sanborn being out. So they played.
But they had already made the decision.
Murray in the middle and
Shamar, before Sanborn had his concussion, they had already made the decision, and that's what I'm saying is they made the decision to continue with Murray, and Sanborn had fewer reps, and Shamar took those snaps, and then Sanborn got hurt, and so basically it became an even Steven deal. So now we see how they really feel about the linebackers.
And you know, we haven't really shown any improvement against the run. So, you know, this whole experiment that we're having right now, I just can't wait to see what the outcome's going to be, because when you inject these guys in, to me, this is besides clowning, you know, which was really just a little drop in the bucket at this point. Besides that, I'm looking for this to make a big splash. I cannot wait to see how this changes our entire defense. I can't wait to see who it improves or who it impacts in a more positive way. That's what I'm looking for, that kind of team. And now I want our defense to be as responsible as we want to hold our offense to that type of responsibility.
And against this Raiders offense, they should be able, even though Ashton Genty's a really good running back, but he's a rookie and he doesn't have a great offensive line in front of him, and so they should be able to control the run game.
Well, do you want some stats on that?
Let's go with that, Spags.
Going backwards with the run defense. 119, 179, 136, 216, 144, 164, and when we got to game 3, Chicago 87, the Giants 84, and Philadelphia 158.
So you're saying there's a chance.
So there's only 2 games less than 119 yards rushing all season long.
Yeah, nowhere to go but up. I mean, I think regardless of whoever plays it, I'm just wanting them to be
one of those games. The Giants, Russell Wilson, third string quarterback for the Giants, passed for 450 yards. That's why they didn't run for more than.
You know, that's what I was thinking, but I didn't want to say anything.
422 to be exact.
And Caleb Williams having those deep balls, and Caleb Williams was throwing too.
They didn't run because they ain't have to.
That's right. All right, you know what we have to do next?
What?
We have to make picks.
Have you ever thought about it? You got to document it.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay, all right. That one, Mick Shots continues in a moment.
Who did I have?
Miller Lite, the legendary light beer. The originator, the inventor. If this beer could talk, it'd tell stories about that one time, that night, that one guy, that one gal. Writing a story 50 years long and 50 million friends wide, because legendary stories start with a light. Here's to 50 years of Miller Time. Celebrate responsibly. 2025 Miller Brewing Company, Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Hey, Cowboy fans. Keith Davis here, former Cowboys safety.
Keith Davis into the end zone.
You know what separates champions from the rest? Making the right move at the right moment. With blockchain.com, that's never been easier. The Cowboys became America's team by striking bold when it mattered most. Now it's your turn. Invest like your icons with blockchain.com. Visit blockchain.com/Cowboys today to get started and learn more. That's blockchain.com/Cowboys.
Star Sports Tours is the only official fan travel partner of the Dallas Cowboys, offering exclusive game weekend travel packages with pre-game sideline access and photo ops with current players, cheerleaders, and Cowboy legends. You want to stay at a team hotel, attend the best tailgate party in Texas, tour the Star, and talk X's and O's with me, Everson Walls? With Star Sports Tours, you can. Visit cowboystravel.com to book your travel package today.
The National Medal of Honor Museum is now open in Arlington, Texas, just a few blocks from AT&T Stadium. Immersive exhibits and exciting technology allow you to fly a rescue helicopter mission in Vietnam and have conversations with virtual Medal of Honor recipients. Come be inspired by these incredible stories of ordinary Americans who did the extraordinary. Get your tickets at mohmuseum.org.
Back to Mick Shots.
Cowboys Nation, Tom Gibson has been named your 2025 Dallas Cowboys Fan of the Year, presented by Captain Morgan for his dedication to the team and spicing up the game. Vote for Tom to be named the ultimate NFL Fan of the Year at NFL.com/Fan of the Year.
All right. We got a good 5-10 minutes left here on Mick Shots.
And you can tell your story, Bill.
Before we get to our picks to click.
Practice starts at 1, by the way.
I think I already announced that earlier in the show, Mickey.
Wanted to reinforce it.
It's Mickey's show.
It's a hard out. It's a hard out.
Oh,
man.
You're saying that you need to get out on the practice field?
Somebody's got to go practice on this show.
You got to go coach somebody up out there?
You guys all go and eat lunch.
Right,
Get some soup.
Get some soup. That's right.
Mickey, tell us what else we need to know before we make our picks to click.
I think we're ready to do it.
Mm-hmm.
You got nothing?
I got nothing.
Wow.
Heck.
What time is it?
Oh, me. I'll go first.
It's 41.
I'll go first. I'll go first.
We're gonna end on time?
Well,
that'd be a first.
No, we're not going to.
No, we won't.
No, I'm sure Bill will make sure that doesn't happen. All right, so here we go.
I go look up.
Cowboys?
I gotta go look up past scores between the Raiders and Cowboys before I make.
How much gas you put in your car today?
All right, well, see, now I have to stall now so he can finally get his narrative together. All right, so I'm looking at us to get back on track offensively. I don't think the defense can stand up to our offense. I'd be extremely surprised if whatever happened on the other side of the ball for us, that it will affect our offense so badly to where we can't still produce the way we're supposed to on offense. So I'm looking at a score, Cowboys winning 35-16. And I have my boy, or your boy, Pickens.
Oh, you took GP. All right. What you saying? What is he going to do? 2 TDs, 2 touchdowns.
2 touchdowns by Pick.
All right.
He should have a field day.
Yes,
he should feast.
Yes, he should.
Just with the size differential. I always talk about it. CD, he's the route guy, but when it comes to 50-50 balls.
Ain't nobody better.
Nobody's better.
All right, you guys got your notes together. Or should I go now?
Go ahead.
All right, so listen, this is one of those games I expect for my Dallas Cowboys to go into Las Vegas with a can of whoop. You know what? It's been building up all week, and I expect for them to open that can on Vegas. My score, and I'm expecting this to be, when I say can of whoop, whatever, but I'm going with a low score on this. I'm thinking that it's a 21-15 game, something like that.
Ooh.
Yeah.
You gonna give me? I can't put something like that.
Yeah, you can.
Is it until you think of if you're positive?
Yeah. So 21-15. 21-15.
15.
And I'm taking, since you took my boy, I'm gonna take his. I'm going with Kevontae Turpin. I think Kevontae Turpin has an impact. See what I'm saying?
Wow.
I think it's time for Kevontae Turpin to take something back to the house. I think special teams is going to help you win this game. It'll be close, but Kevontae Turpin cracks it wide open.
I bet you Spags right now, just like.
Hopefully he gets a little more help from the blocking.
Yes.
It's
been awful. My pick. So I am taking the Cowboys 27-20. And my pick to click, because I see where, I don't know if this is cheating or not, the Vegas quarterbacks have been sacked 27 times. So give me Jadeveon Clowney.
It is.
Okay.
Clowney, 27-20. All right. Bill?
With 27 sacks.
27-20.
Do you recall the last time the Cowboys played the Raiders?
I believe so.
Okay.
Is it the preseason?
What do you recall about it? No, not in the preseason.
Okay.
No.
In the regular season. Last time they played them in the regular season.
So it would have been 2021.
Mm-hmm. November 25th.
They beat them bad, didn't
2021, which would have been Thanksgiving Day, 2021.
they? Oh, that's
4
right.
years ago.
Mm-hmm.
The Raiders beat the Cowboys 36-33 that day. Game-winning field goal, 29 yards, Daniel Carlson. Cowboys had tight ends Sean McEwen and Dalton Schultz with touchdown receptions. So am I going to take your boy,
Yeah, you might be.
Jake Ferguson?
No, you got to do it right.
Or
You're going to take my boy. You got to take
Oh,
it
yeah,
right.
yeah.
Go
What-
Ferg,
or-
Kittle, Kelsey.
yeah, Ferg, Kittle, Kelsey.
Kelsey.
Ferg, Kittle, Kelsey.
Yeah, come on
Yeah,
now.
right.
All 3 in 1. Let's
Going
go.
Schoonmaker.
Also in that game, though, Tony Pollard had a 100-yard kickoff return for a touchdown. So maybe it's turpentine
It might be.
in Vegas.
torn.
But I'm going to go with payback for the Cowboys, 36-33.
Okay.
You recall the last time the Cowboys played a preseason game in Las Vegas?
Was that last
The
year?
kicker, Brandon Aubrey, just days after his wife gave birth, kicked 66-yard field goal. Is that what it was? It was something in that range, 65 or 66 yards.
Preseason.
In the preseason. Yep. This time, game winner, overtime, 70 yards. Brandon Aubrey.
OT.
My pick to click.
Mark that, man.
In OT.
I'm marking that.
It was an OT win for the Raiders, 36-33 in 2021. This is payback. So the additions on defense will benefit this defense to the tune of 1 touchdown less than the 40 points they usually give up.
We're going to have a lot to talk about on Tuesday. Oh, man.
30, what did you pick?
36-33.
Oh, 33.
So that D-line,
It ain't working.
the defense.
It's a work in progress. Work in progress.
Yikes.
Usually give up 40. This time we're going to give up 33.
We'll have all kinds
That's
of
improvement.
excuses as to Why not? I got you.
Who's going to produce those 33 for the Raiders?
That could get the particular.
Geno Smith?
Well,
Maybe?
Hey,
I mean, they said the same
Yeah,
about
about
other
Russell
quarterbacks.
Wilson.
that-
Brissett. Who's gonna cook?
Right.
way
Brissett.
to go, Spags.
Sorry.
You just ruined it.
One of my fantasy teams, went several weeks where I just took the quarterback that the Cowboys were playing against.
You're ahead in that league.
Started him.
You
Very
learn a lot,
successful.
don't you? You learn fast,
That's
don't
right. That's how Jackson Dart became my quarterback. Because waiting for them.
you? Well, he doesn't learn too fast.
Yep. All right.
Let's go get some soup.
So,
Okay. And you got anything to promote as far as in Vegas or anything?
We do have a Star Sports Tours reception at the Cowboys Hotel in Vegas.
hey.
Well, you should
what's
have
up
made
with
the
your
trip.
boy, man?
You should have made the trip.
Hey, come on, man. I thought we was tight.
And then on next Saturday,
Leave me behind.
Everest and I have one, and then on Wednesday before Thanksgiving.
Just make sure you
So get your tickets now.
make sure you stay out of those casinos in Vegas too.
Oh, don't you worry about
Okay.
that. Somebody will be watching
All right.
for me. As a matter of fact, like I told you, there was one stipulation that if you had to walk through the casino to get to the elevator and you were passing the sports book, you had 30 seconds to get through it.
I promise.
Don't even look at it.
I promise you, back in the day, you little weasels would be hanging around the casino looking to see if somebody can get busted and all of that stuff. You guys were snitches.
No.
Y'all was snitching.
But we're talking us. We're not talking the players.
I'm talking about as a player.
Oh.
Y'all be sneaking around down there ready to dime on somebody.
Nah.
Yeah, okay.
Right.
Back in the day, they did.
Well, you better start watching pictures then.
That's another story.
That's
for
a whole nother story.
another time. All right, that does it for Mick Shots. Enjoy the game, and I say go Saxy Mustang.
Let's go.
tonight
All right.
and Berkner Rams.
And Berkner Rams. All right, go Cowboys.
Cowboy Nation, I hope your team wins.
There you go.
This has been a production of DallasCowboys.com and the Dallas Cowboys Football Club.
How about this, Cowboys?